Alright, what's going on, you guys, and welcome to today's video. So right now it is about 6 a.m. in the morning, so that's why I'm kind of talking kind of quiet. But like I said in the previous video, we have signed up for a marathon, both Megan and I. I've got the marathon going on, she's going to be doing the half marathon. So I am getting up and getting started, just finished my morning routine, and today I'm going to take you through a full day of eating and what I have to eat to make sure that I can train CrossFit, Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, and training for my marathon all at the same time. So I'm getting ready to get started. I'm running this morning on the treadmill because it is cold and I am not interested in running in the pitch black dark. It's still really dark here in Washington early in the morning, so gonna be getting it in on the treadmill this morning. So getting ready to get started. The first thing I'm gonna start with today is gonna be a carb supplement. I like using the carb supplement from BPN. So it's called Go One More Sport. Let's see. Each scoop is about 20 carbs. I'm gonna do 2 scoops to get started this morning for my run, and I'll just kind of drink it throughout the entire process. But I'm gonna go ahead and mix this up and head down for my run. All right, you guys, run is done. Had my little buddy here. Decided to wake up in the middle of my run, but when we built out this gym, we kind of thought ahead. And as far as like if kids were down here, or if we wanted to put up like some, videos or watch a podcast or something like that. So we had a little foresight to install a TV. And I think eventually we'll probably move the treadmill in front of the TV. I'm looking to kind of do some painting and installing some lights and stuff down here, so it's a little more visually appeasing. But right now it's kind of cool. Kind of give you guys a tour. Little guy hanging out. Mobility gear. He's making his hip thrust pad, aka camera tripod. This is a rack we bought a few years back. Kind of put it in front of these mirrors here, so when we're squatting and doing things like that, we can kind of check out our form. That's a 10x10 roll-up jiu-jitsu mat that we roll out from time to time. This is a pretty cool concept we put in. The family PR board. So you can see all of our names up here. And then we just have all of the exercises that you typically see, CrossFit, fitness realm. And we just update it. We just started this thing in the family called Sweat Every Day. And essentially what we do is every day the family has to exercise and do something. Megan's workout from the other day. And then where I just spent the last hour. Okay, so the running workout for me today was 10 sets of 5 minutes on, 1 minute off. Just running at an easy pace. I think my heart rate stayed between like 130, 145 the entire time. Again, these really trying to embrace running easy, because from everything I've read about running, everybody says that people tend to do their easy miles way too fast. I'm pretty sure I did this during my half marathon. So this marathon, because the goal is to just simply finish, I'm gonna run more this year, but this one is specifically to just get it done and to finish it and to not have to stop and do any sort of walking. I'm really trying to embrace running easy. So I feel like sometimes I want to just go and ramp up the speed, but really trying to hold back on that. So gonna take my little guy here. We are gonna head upstairs and get breakfast running for the first official meal of the day. I've had about 40 carbs already in the form of my shake, but now we're gonna go eat breakfast. All right, meal number one, we did 184 grams of egg whites, 1 whole egg, and then I'll always have like turkey bacon or turkey sausage. So, meal number one, there's not. Meal number one is served. All right, so we had a slight change of plans. Oftentimes, me and these two little dudes in the back, the school routine in the morning gets a little crazy. So, oftentimes what happens is we'll run out of the door, and while we're waiting for the bus to come, I will eat my breakfast. So just kind of took it off the plate and threw it in this to-go container, and gonna take 2 bananas with it. So that'll take me to about 80 or 90 carbs for the day and about 40 grams of total protein to get started. All right, so we are getting gas. Today, got my run in this morning, went ahead and had breakfast, got kids to school. Currently, Friday, getting gas. And we are heading out to a local equipment manufacturer called Giant Lifting. They're probably about an hour and a half from me. Fun fact about them is that they are also located next door to my good friend Cody McBroom, who is the CEO and founder of the Taylor Coaching Method. It's an online performance nutrition company. So because the 2 warehouses are side by side, I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna pick up some stuff that I purchased for the gym and for Megan and my home gym, and then I'm gonna go kick it with Cody for a little bit. And I figured, hey, why not just bring you guys along with me? So I'm gonna go ahead and get some of this $5.20 for diesel right now, guys. When I got this truck, I got it because we needed to tow the boat, and little did I know that diesel was gonna go up $3 a year after I picked up the truck. So here we are. So gonna fill up, gonna head out to Bonnie Lake, and you guys can come with me. All right, so we are here hanging out with Cody, and I am in his gym. I just wanted to show you guys this. And so Cody was my second mentor that I ever had. Taught me so much about coaching and being just a better person and leadership. I mean, he just taught me so many things. So anytime I get the opportunity or I'm in the area and I'm able to come out here and to hang out with him, just kind of kick it with him, I always try to take advantage of that. So we're just kind of here hanging out, shooting the stuff, and talking life and business and all the things. And I just want to kind of show you guys his awesome warehouse. But then we're going to grab some gear from Giant, and then we're going to be heading home. All right, you guys, we are done. New gear, stocked, ready to go to drop it off at the gym, and got a couple pieces for the home gym as well. A man back there has got a snack and he's happy, and it's time to drive home. Giant's about an hour from the the gym here. So we're gonna go drop the stuff off at Virtuous, and then we're gonna head home, and we will be on to meal number 2, which will be lunch. Better sit. Good boy. Let's go. All right, you guys, so we are just getting home, just got back from Giant and hanging out with Cody for a little bit. And like I said in the previous slide, we're on to meal number 2. So what I've got planned for meal number 2 is gonna be about 6 to 7 ounces of ground chicken. Almost always, for me, it's gonna be like simplicity. Simplicity for me in my life makes things so much easier, just because as a dad, as an entrepreneur, as all these things, all these hats that I wear, sometimes I am very time poor. So big elaborate recipes for me are often a significant challenge for me. So it's always, for me, something quick and simple. A lot of times it's gonna be just some ground meat. Again, 6 to 8 ounces is always what I shoot for. Right now, my coach, Coach Brandon, who is a coach for my buddy Cody's company, right now he's got me on 400 carbs and 230 grams of protein. So 6 to 8 ounces of meat is what I shoot for with my lunches. And then for carbs, I'm gonna go with 2 cups of rice for today. That's gonna give me about 100 carbs, just to make sure that I'm gonna hit my calorie count at the end of the day. Super important for me right now, training for the marathon. And then of course, gonna do my strength training and a Metcon today, hopefully as well. Very time dependent. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and jump into lunch. All right, so lunch is done, and for me, I know I always have to stay on top of my plan, right? Especially right now where nutrition is very, very important on my list of priorities, just due to the goal that I've set of running the marathon. So I'm already thinking ahead for dinner. So if you're a person out there, you always struggle with staying on track with your nutrition, I literally just finished my lunch meal, and I'm already thinking about dinner meal. So we're gonna be having chicken fajitas night with chicken breast. So I'm gonna be making an order through Instacart to make sure that we have what we need. And that's because, and again, we prefer to do our own shopping, but in times like this evening where my son has football practice and we need to make sure that we get him to where he needs to go, we know that getting to the grocery store is going to be very, very challenging. So we're going to go ahead and utilize Instacart to get what we need. So we're having chicken fajitas for this evening. After dinner, we're going to be doing some training downstairs in our gym downstairs. My wife has a new barbell I'm sure she's going to want to try out, that you guys saw that we picked up from Giant today. So we'll be doing our training downstairs. And then, of course, you guys will be there. And then we're going to have our late night meal, which is going to be Kodiak cakes. And then, of course, the protein shake after dinner. And that'll be pretty much all I'm gonna have to eat for the day. So kind of hang on for that, and of course I'll bring you guys with me. All right, so we're just getting home. Football practice is done and it's dinner time. Megan cooked while we were at football practice, and let's see what we got. All right, so dinner is done, kids are in bed, and finally time for Dad to get his training in. So let's see what we got for the day. So as you remember, was able to get my running in this morning. We did 5 minutes on, 1 minute off times 10 sets. So usually on days where like I'll do a lot of running earlier in the day, the afternoon or the evening time is just reserved for some lifting. So gonna start off today. We've got cleans from the block, some tempo front squats, and some accessory work for the upper body. So I'm gonna get warmed up, you guys. We're gonna go through some cleans together, then we're gonna go through some front squats together. And then again, feel free to steal anything I'm doing and make it uniquely your own. I'm an open book. And then always feel free to reach out and ask questions. I'm here for that too. So let's go ahead and get into some cleans. All right, you guys, that is a wrap on today's vlog. Workout is done. It is about 9:30. Just had a protein shake, and I'm going to finish up with a 1.5 cups of Kodiak protein pancakes. I've literally been doing that most nights for easily about 1.5 to 2 years. It's, for me, like, I'm a dessert guy. I love sweets. And it just helps me to kind of keep that under control and always allows me to bump my protein across the finish line every day. I do try to get about 225 grams every single day. And that really helps me to get there. And then it always tops off my carbs as well. So gonna go make my protein pancakes. Gonna probably watch a little something on the TV with the wife, and then we will call it a day. Thank you guys so much for watching a full day of eating of a gym owner. It's not crazy, it's not fancy, but it gets the job done. And if you got any ideas from this for yourself, then you know this video was worth something for me. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to click the thumbs up and like button, and then go ahead and subscribe so that you don't miss any of the content that I put out. See you guys on the next one. Peace.